All right, we back to the podcast where we give you nothing but game, motivation, and gems, man. We ain't dropping nothing. We only giving to those that seek. And I am your host, Jay Betts, and this is the Go Getta Hustler podcast, man.
I'm out here hustling. Yeah, cause ain't no handouts, ain't shit for free, so I'm out here hustling.
How y'all doing? It's morning for me. I don't know, y'all probably watching this at night or whenever it is, but good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You know what I'm saying? We gonna give you some game today. I'm really we was gonna talk about confidence, but we just gonna wing this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna ahead and chop it up. My week today was pretty good, but I haven't had that confidence in myself to do the things that I need to do. So what as in meaning doubt, laziness. It was this quote that I was had seen the other day, and it said, when your whys get stronger, the hows get easier. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to get that why more than anything. You know what I'm saying? Why are you doing this? And it was crazy because I was listening to my motivationals, because that's what I do in the morning. Listen to something positive for at least about 30 minutes to an hour. But they were saying, like, okay, what do you want? Put down your goals, what you want, right? And the guy was like, say if you want $1 million home, right? Which a lot of us want some money and, you know, riches and all these things. But he was like, say if you want $1 million home, put down the $1 million home. And then he said, next to it, why? Why do you want it? Do you want it because it's going to make you look good? Is it because you can say that you had $1 million home to show off to people? Like, once your why is strong, everything else is going to be easier. You feel me? So yeah, going through my week, I was sitting there and I had to think about it. Like, why am I doing this shit? You know what I'm saying? Why am I doing videos? Why am I doing the podcast? Why am I helping people? Why am I, you know what I'm saying, do clothing, design clothing? Like, everything that I do, why do I do it? Am I doing it to get recognition? Or am I doing it to get the likes and approval of other people? Or am I doing this shit because this makes me feel happy? And a lot of that shit I wasn't doing it because it made me happy. I was doing it because it wasn't even beneficial for me, a lot of the shit that I was doing. Like, you know, sometimes we do things and we just be doing it and don't have no reason, no purpose for it. So my motto was just like, if it's not serving me, then why would I put my focus on it? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us, we putting our focus on the wrong shit, and that's why we ain't got the shit that we need, want, or supposed to have. Because a lot of us deserve it all, but we don't got it all because we're giving it all. You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling my cousin, I said, you can't have a basket and then fill it with fruit, but every time you get fruit, you give it away. You know what I'm saying? Your basket will never get full. Let your basket get full first, and then you will have something to give. You know what I'm saying? So you will know, okay, well, when I look up, ain't nothing gone. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know, having a confidence enough to know that shit's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get rough. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing easy, but the confidence to know, like, I'm gonna push through. You know what I'm saying? Especially some of us right now, like, we real warriors out in these streets. And not as I mean warrior in the streets, is it's like, ain't nothing that can happen. We been through it all. Majority of us, you know what I'm saying? So if you've been through that, what would stop you now? You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. On my Facebook, it had popped up. I had put a post on there, and it was saying something about, like, your creator already knows what you need. So why don't you just act like, you know what I'm saying, you already got it? Because when you doubt, that's like having no trust, no faith. You know what I'm saying? So if I know that you're already going to do for me, that's just like your parents. If you got good parents or a granny or somebody that's in your corner, you know how to get down. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already know how they get down and what they're going to tolerate, what they not. So if they would go, you know what I'm saying, to bat for you, you already know what's up. So why would you keep on downing the things that, you know what I'm saying? So it's just having a confidence to know that whatever you want to do, you can do it, but you got to just know that you can do it. You feel me? Like, you got to put that full belief and trust in it. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to say it, but you can't put too much trust in people and not put, either that much or more into yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect people to trust you and fuck with you, but you don't even fuck with you. You know what I'm talking about? You don't even go hard for yourself. You know what I'm talking about? You don't even sacrifice some little minute things for a greater gain. You know what I'm saying? So people see that. People see how you treat you is how they're gonna treat you. So if I see you penny pinching yourself, you know what I'm saying, you shortchanging yourself, you being stingy to yourself, why would somebody else want to come and give it all to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, people be like, oh, put me on or help me out or whatever the case may be. But if you're doing it for yourself, you don't even gotta ask. Motherfucker gonna just want to come and help you out anyway, or they want to come do it anyway. Because they know that your word is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we see you on the meetings all the time, or we see you on social media, or we see you in person, and every time you say something, you don't ever do it. You say you got this going, but it ain't going. You know what I'm saying? There's no effort into it. Then when it come down to it, you telling me like, yo, let's do this business plan, or let's do this and do that. I'm not going to be too fond of going hard for it, because you ain't going hard for it. You know what I'm talking about? So the confidence enough to put it in yourself to know, like, okay, well, shit, even if, okay, for example, right? Today I was supposed to have a guest. You know what I'm saying? But things happen. Life happens. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's unfortunate that he had to go to a funeral. So, you know, how can you, be an asshole like, oh, you can't come to the podcast because, forget the funeral, come to the podcast. Like, that's crazy. Things happen. And so shout out to him and, condolences and everything. But, life don't stop, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta keep going. Just like everybody else gotta keep going. I got confidence in myself that this shit's gonna work. And it's not that it's gonna work isn't just making me money, or is it's gonna work, but it's gonna work is the mission and the why that I got it for. Like, there's somebody that's gonna watch this and take something from it. You know what I'm saying? So if I can help somebody else, that's cool, because there's gonna be somebody on the line that's gonna be helping my son or helping my daughter. You dig? So because they might not want to listen to me, and they see somebody else that maybe are more influential for them. You know what I'm saying? They can get on their level. So yeah, that's my goal for this. My why for this. And plus, I just like to talk. I like to talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Speak my mind, because I think on a whole different axis of how other people think, my opinion, you know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, so that's what the whole point of this is for. But back to the topic, confidence, man. Shit's gonna happen, things are gonna happen, but you have to know deep down, like, I'm gonna get it regardless. You feel me? Even if it takes me a long time, you know what I'm saying? The time don't really matter as long as you get it, right? Like, people always talk about, oh, well, I got this time frame to get married, or I got this time frame to get some money or get a house or whatever. And that's cool. It's cool to have goals, but don't limit yourself on time but besides the prize, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got so much focus on how the time that you got to get it done compared to just getting the shit done and getting it done right. That, you know what I'm saying? That's where the focus should be more on, because sometimes we put this barrier, and then when the shit don't happen at that time, now we frustrated, now things is happening, now we, you know what I'm saying, depressed, because we put this barrier on ourselves. We shouldn't worry about the time as long as it's getting done. Like, if you don't get the $1 million or the $1 million home or the job or whatever in 6 months, is that gonna make you stop? And if it do, that means you really didn't want it that bad. You know what I'm talking about? Because if you really want something and you really put that work in for it, you just not gonna quit. You're not gonna give up like that. This shit ain't, you know what I'm saying? Have you ever invested in something? Because when you invest in shit, you ain't gonna just give it up. And we about to get down for this one. You talking about we about to shit, win, lose, or draw. I'm about to die for this shit because I didn't put all my all into it. I didn't put a lot into it, you dig? So it's just like with relationships. Why you think them bitches going crazy? They invested some shit into you, nigga. You feel me? Like, they didn't put some time, some money, some effort. You know what I'm saying? They not just about to give up and let the next bitch just walk in and take it. Vice versa for the men too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Which I'd advise you not to go crazy, because that shit is not worth it. But hey, I understand why. You know what I'm talking about? So you gotta understand, when you're investing in something, you don't give a fuck. You're not gonna just let it just go easily. So invest in it. Invest in your confidence too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do some shit that goddamn make you feel confident. You know what I'm saying? If it's putting on nice clothes, buying you some jewelry, you know what I'm saying? Hopping in a nice car, go rent a car. Rent the car that you really, really want, right? and see how it make you feel. You feel me? Then now, you don't want to go back. You don't want to go back to the Honda. You know what I'm saying? If you was in the Maserati, you feel me? Go first class one time. Spend a little extra money, go first class. I guarantee you, once you're gonna be like, shit, I gotta get my money up because I'm definitely not about to go back to coach. You dig? So it's just the experience. When you experience something, you just gonna make sure that you don't go back. So I've been in poverty before, so I'm definitely not about to sit on my ass and sit on my hands and expect anything to come because I don't want to go back. So I'm gonna do everything I can not to go back. You feel me? And that's how you gotta look at it. Like success is there, which whatever success that you feel that in demons is success, but it's there. You just got to walk towards it, and as long as you walk in this progression, you know what I'm saying? It might be slow. Sometimes you might be dragging your feet. Shit, hell, sometimes you might be standing still and then you keep, you know what I'm saying? Like a line, like you stop and then you keep on going. Like it's cool, but as long as it's some progression, not just movement, because people can run in place all the time and go motherfucking nowhere. So it's just a simple fact of you taking it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Always wanting to do more. You know what I'm saying? It was so crazy to me because somebody had told me one time I was when I had the job and shit. They was like, yeah, man, I'm trying to do this so I can get a manager position. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, I was like, man, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I ain't trying to be no manager. I ain't trying to do none of that. I'm just trying to get paid more. You feel me? Like, I just want to raise my pay, you dig? But I wasn't thinking it's like, the more that you do and you not getting paid, they gonna want to put you in that position because they like, you got to understand, it's like, okay, if they're doing this shit for the free, just imagine what he'll do for the fee. You know what I'm saying? And the fee is always going to outweigh, you know what I mean, the free, because you're going to definitely want to do it now that you're getting paid. But just imagine the energy and the time that you invested on, and like I said, the confidence of just doing this. Like, yo, I'm about to do this, boom, and nobody's paying you. Yeah, now they want to pay you, fool, because if you're doing something good and you just doing it off the passion, then the paycheck will come. I guarantee you. Just imagine like some of y'all favorite YouTubers, some of y'all favorite actors, some of y'all favorite comedians, the people that be on Vine, the people that be on YouTube. These people were doing this shit for free at first. Yeah, they might get a bag now, but they were always doing this shit, and it wasn't because they were doing it because the money was coming. That's what I'm saying. If I gotta pay you to get up in the morning, nigga, your ass gonna be dead. You gonna be dead. You ain't gonna ever get up because ain't nobody gonna pay you to get up. That's what I'm saying. So you gotta just get up on your shit and thinking like, okay, I'm gonna make today good. I'm gonna spend this time on doing this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And then if you do that every day, this is like, you play basketball every day. You don't think eventually you're gonna be good? You're gonna be making some shots? You know what I'm saying? Like, you might have bricked and never made one in the beginning, but then shit, 6 months you done play basketball every day. I guarantee you might not be Kyrie Irving or nothing, but you're gonna be balling. You know what I'm talking about? You're gonna know at least the fundamentals. You feel me? So yeah, you gotta put in that work, man. You can't expect somebody just to come through and give you something, because like I said, the free shit is the interview. You know what I'm talking about? That's the interview. When they see you doing something for free, they know, oh, okay, that's the interview. We gonna want to see what he can do, because we could see he could perform. You feel me? That's just like when you say like my football players. What do you think the Pop Warner? What do you think the high school ball? What do you think? You know what I'm saying? That shit is the interview to get you ready for the real deal. You feel me? I ain't never seen a nigga just come out, you know what I'm saying, Pop Warner go straight into the NFL. You know what I'm saying? That ain't never happened. No, you got to get that conditioning. You got to understand, I'm playing football. Them NFL players is playing football damn near every day. They got to practice. They got to talk about football. They got to take pictures about football. They got to, you know what I'm saying, interview about football. Then they got to get on the field and play football. Man, if you ain't going to dedicate that shit to your life, then it ain't going to happen, homie. That's just real shit. And that's what I was saying in the beginning. It's that confidence of just knowing that like shit's gonna happen, homie. Shit's gonna fall. Shit's gonna fail. Shit's gonna, you know what I'm saying. But as long as you don't quit, it's gonna succeed, my nigga, on everything. Cause yeah, it's just the effort. And to keep it G, a lot of people talk about yeah, man, you're doing it, and they're gonna try to congratulate you and pat you on the back. But really, some of these people, the real reason why they're doing it, because they're spectators, man. They ain't doing shit, and you're doing shit, so it makes you look like you're doing a lot. But shit, hell, like for myself, speaking for myself, people are like, oh man, you doing a lot, man. You're doing this, you're doing that. And I'm looking at them crazy little motherfuckers. I'm like, if you think I'm doing something now, just wait till you see me get started. Just a start. Just imagine all the things that I got in my head that I'm thinking about. You feel me? So you only seeing surface level. That's a whole glacier over here, because I got some shit. Man, look, I'm telling you. But at the end of the day, it's just like I said, you just got to understand the more that you put in you, the confidence, the work ethic, the hard work, you know what I'm saying? That's when shit's gonna come. So you ain't gotta ask nobody for nothing. You ain't gotta do nothing. As long as you put your head down, put that hard work in for yourself, people is gonna see. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get people that want to collab with me. I get people that want to do shit. And the only reason they want to do shit because they can see what I'm already doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the now factor. They can see what I'm doing now. So if you're not doing now, you please don't expect nothing later. You know what I'm saying? That's insanity. Like, you feel me? You can't expect to not to do nothing and get everything. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, for this little episode, man, I just want to let y'all know, like, have confidence, invest in yourself, put it all on the line for you, and then somebody else is gonna put it all on the line for you as well. They're gonna go to bat for you as well. They're gonna be like, yo, like, I fuck with them, what they got going on, I'm trying to hop on, or whatever the case may be. Say if you got a business, or you know what I'm saying, you sell clothes or whatever that you do, yeah, other people's gonna want to just get down with it, because they see that you are you and you ain't gonna change. Fuck them. They're gonna talk shit about you anyway. They're not gonna buy the clothes anyway. They're gonna go and try to be friends with your enemies. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they're gonna do all that shit anyway. You gonna ask them for something, they're gonna say no. They're gonna do all that anyway. So why would you continue to give a fuck? Fuck that. Get yours, and let them, you know what I'm saying, spectate, because they're spectators. Because if they were supporters, you wouldn't have to ask. You know what I'm saying? They be asking you. You feel me? So, yeah, have confidence, put the work in, and just know that, yo, this shit's gonna work eventually. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that I know that's been doing something, eventually it worked. The more that they kept on going. You know what I'm saying? I know some people that they were trash as fuck at rapping, and now they probably like dope as hell. I know some niggas that doing photography. I know some people that do videos in my field type thing, and they were trash as hell. And me is one of them. I was trash as hell. And then I got some people, and they like, damn, they be better than him, or whatever the case may be, from their own opinion. And yeah, that's how it happens, man. And then you start to be the go-to person. So put that confidence on, put that jacket of confidence on, man, and put that work ethic behind it. It's gonna flourish. It's gonna be insurmountable. But man, thank you for rocking for Go Getta Hustlaz. If you you rock with the brand, we got the clothing, which is on the website www.gogettahustlaz.com. Man, if you need videos, if you need content of any kind, any sort, man, just go ahead and hit me in the email, and that's the same thing as gogettavisions.com. Or I mean, gogettavisions@gmail.com. I'm tripping. Yeah, but yeah, and then like I said, man, we ain't got no sponsors, but I'm just go ahead and promote. You feel me? Because I like this wine, and it's called Apothic. The red one is actually my favorite. Yeah. So yeah, if y'all like red wine, y'all go ahead and pick one of those up, and then get on Instagram and tell them that J Bet sent you, or you can say Go Getta Hustlaz, however you want to say it. But yeah, tell them that I put you on if you like it and you cop some, so they can go ahead and give your boy a sponsorship, because I only want to promote brands that I actually believe in, or I use, or you know what I'm saying, that I know for sure that is good, because I don't want to be reviewing shit and then, or saying that it's good, and then you review it and you're like, this shit trash, and you can't take my word for it. So yeah, it's a cheaper wine. It's not like no $30, $20 bottle. It's less than $20, which is cool, because you can get two, you know what I mean, for you and your lady, or your lady and your man, or whatever, how you get down, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, this is the promo, you know what I'm saying, the promo time. Shout out to the weed pen makers. I just stopped blowing. So this is what I'm on right now. You feel me? Should I give a shout out? Nah, I ain't even gonna give a shout out to this because they're already a big brand. They don't need it. You feel me? So yeah, and to say that is I'm trying to promote for the smaller brands right now. You dig? I'm not that big, so I'm trying to get, you know what I'm saying? And the big brands already got it. So we're going to let them do their thing, but we're going to try to bring up the ones that's, you know, on the come up, you dig? So that's why I ain't got no Bel Air or no expensive, crazy ass shit up here because it's not about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You like what you like, you do what you do. And it's the confidence of me. Like, some people are going to be claiming, like, oh, he couldn't get... Please, I can get what I want, but that's what I choose, you feel me? And that's what you got to understand, the confidence of you. You do what you want no matter what anybody say. Somebody probably gonna talk about my hair. Somebody gonna talk about my clothes. Somebody gonna talk about something I'm doing. I ain't got no focus on that because at the end of the day, it took you and the time out to talk about me. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen a bum talk about a bum. That's all I'm gonna say. Have you ever seen a bum be like, oh, look at your house. You don't have a house. You don't have, you living on a cardboard box. Nigga, you living on a cardboard box too. How can you talk about me? You feel me? So it's always the people that are lower than you that are gonna talk about you. Just remember that. So don't never give too much focus on the motherfuckers that's talking about you because they're down there and you're up here. Like I said, I've never had to. Have you ever seen a light bulb talk about how brighter than another light bulb is? Hell nah. Motherfucker, we both shining light. That's what the goal was, right? To shine light. So you can't talk shit about me. Well, you can, but it really doesn't really make no relevance because you in the same boat. If I'm a bum and you a bum, how can a bum tell another bum how to be bummish? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm cool. So don't even worry about that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, like the wine, go and pick it up. Go pick up the merch. Go support. But no matter what you do, when you go out there, do it because you want to do it and put that confidence on, man. If the shit trash, you don't like it, say it. Don't care about what other people think because they ain't giving a fuck about how you think or how you feel. So yeah, put that cloak of confidence on, man. And we're gonna catch y'all on the next episode.